All right, guys, welcome back to MTG Mana Crack. This is Bear with your Final Fantasy Play Booster price scanning. So let's get started here. We're going to start with the commons. Not expecting anything huge out of these. But again, guys, the main thing about this is it's for the fun of the poll, not just about the price of the cards. So um, we might see something, pretty awesome come out of this. Not real sure, but we're just having fun with it. So again, not expecting anything huge out of these, and these are just the basic commons here. All the foils and a majority of the lands I think have been pulled out. I think I screwed up here real quick, so bear with me. Um, Pardon the pun, I guess. So got 19 cards. Looks like Dreams of Laguna and Paladin Arms. Yep, Hilgaius snuck his way in there, so we will put him at the top of this next scan and get back to it. So one of the drawbacks of having big fingers and dealing with singles here, making sure you don't get more than one on the ramp. And again, one of the things we've got to look out for here too is make sure that we're not putting multiple copies of one down back to back. Otherwise, Mana Box has a tendency to kick it back and not read the extra one. So we just need to. I don't think we had any of those pop up during the poll. So just whoop, that one didn't make the ramp there. Again, nothing huge coming out of the commons, but again, with bulk, you really don't expect anything grandiose or mind blowing to be a common card. So again, we're just doing this for the overall value of the box to kind of see where we came in at. I think overall, after shipping on this box, I got in pretty decent on this at I think around $200. So um, not bad for a initial uh, release purchase. So just lucky I found one, to be honest. This was a fun set for me. A lot of nostalgia coming in, not only from Magic itself, but for Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy VII was huge when I was growing up. There was a lot of the pixels changing from 2D to 3 dimensional. Started getting the polygon usage from PlayStation. So coming from Nintendo to PlayStation, that was huge. So yeah, this was awesome. I remember playing Final Fantasy, on my Nintendo, and uh, if I remember correctly, some of the earlier Final Fantasy games were Nintendo based, being 8-bit and all. So this was fun for me. Getting to relive some of the cool stuff, and additionally, even these art cards. The art cards for me are really cool. So we're about halfway through with these commons, guys. So far, we're just a little over $10. But again, it's all bulk, and just trying to have some fun. So we will get through this just as quick as we can, just so that way you guys don't have to stick around for an exceptionally long video, unless you really want to. I'll try and put some chapter breaks in here for the different sets that we're the different rarities and things. So that way, if you guys want to just check out a certain thing, you can. So, yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming by, checking this out. It's really fun getting to do this. Again, I do this solely for fun. There's no, I get to increase my magic collection a little bit, and eventually, once we get some more followers, get some more engagement, we'll start giving away stuff. I'd really like to start giving away packs and do live openings and stuff like that. That'd be kind of fun to do. Give you guys a chance to feed in on the excitement that comes with this. So, but till then, we'll just keep cracking packs and enjoying the things that Magic brings to us. So, again, guys, thanks for stopping by and checking us out. So here goes 1470 just in common. So it's not bad for bulk. Again, 30 packs. There's quite a bit there. So next up, we'll do the lands. I think we have a couple foils in here, so you'll see prices kind of jump and change a little bit as we get some of the foils in here. So you can see the common on that is 7, but the foil 16. So some foils I've actually seen decrease in value, which is kind of weird, kind of blows my mind a little bit. But yeah, so far it looks like 59 cents is going to be our high card for the lands. But again, that's not counting rare lands or anything else either. So these are just the typical common lands and the foil lands that we pulled. So I mean that's definitely not. I don't think that's going to be a long-standing number on this, but we'll see. So. 27 cents on that one. And we've got a foil plains. That one's 23. Here we go. Trino Dark City coming in on foil. 16 cents. Now here's our waste. That's our colorless land. That I've never seen a colorless land before, as far as just like a basic land. So that's pretty neat to see. Oh, we got 2 Barons back to back, so we'll hit that number there. That should change our count. And top it off with a mountain. All right, guys. There is our land pack, or our land sets, I should say. This one here, I don't think we're going to get much traffic on, but I'm going to check it out and find out anyway. Sometimes tokens can be something, sometimes they're not. I'm going to try and make sure that I get each side if there's a varying degree. I know there's a bunch of heroes on these. There's some different birds on these. Doesn't look like our tokens brought anything in, but again, that doesn't surprise me, so we're not too off put by that. So next up, let's go with our uncommons. We'll put our uncommons up next. See how these guys do. And I think with our uncommons, I've pulled all the foils out with these, but we'll just have to keep our eye open just to make sure. And again, I don't expect a whole lot with the uncommons. I don't think there's going to be any like superior, outstanding craziness. Looks like 30 cents has been our high card so far on the uncommons. But you know, I have been wrong before, so there is room for me to be proven wrong. So we're just gonna cruise through these and see what we can find here. 378 for Sid the Timeless Artificer. That's pretty good. Just out of an uncommon. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see if anybody can top that. So if you guys haven't had a chance yet to swing by the channel and take a look at some of the other videos we got out, feel free to come through and watch some of our earlier videos. You know, we get into some older sets. Now, by older, I mean, you know, stuff that I haven't opened before. I know we've had fun with some Phyrexian stuff. We've had some Brothers Wars. We did some... what else was there? Bloomborough, we did, I think we opened like 9 packs of those or something. So, I mean, there's just a bunch of different stuff that we've gotten into. You know, granted, I'm coming back to this from, you know, the 1990s, early 2000s, when, you know, Stronghold and stuff was coming through. And, you know, so it's, some of these sets are really exciting and new, and at least for me. So if you want to swing by the channel and take a look, share a like. Hey, look, another Sid coming in at 446. So Sid beats Sid. That's pretty neat. Didn't expect that, let alone between 2 Sids. So I thought for sure, you know, like I thought for sure like Shiva would be coming through as a saga, but 14 cents for Shiva. So here we are, guys. 42.93. We're through the lands, the commons, and now the uncommons. Coming up next, I think we'll do the foils because we only have a few of those, and then we'll do the art cards, the borderless, and then the rares. See where those fall. See what things look like on there. So right now, 447 is our high card with Sid. And you know, when we're done, we'll up 510 with 593 with the Earth Crystal. We'll spin through and you know, at the end and see what takes the cake, so to speak, with everything. So up 25.15 for this Sid the Artificer. So let me, when we get a hit like this, guys, we automatically stop what we're doing and we set these off to the side. We're gonna get ourselves one of our handy dandy top loader sleeves here. See, I like to use the sleeves with the tabs on them here. Makes them easier to get out of the hard pack. So just slides it in here, and get him down here into There we go. Now we got our Sid in there, hard packed in at his price there. So let's get back over to the card scanner and get back to scanning. Get our foils back in line. Again, guys, there's been some see, so like there we had a misread on this. So it's Singardia Champion of Light. That's definitely not that card. So because we didn't do any Innistrad. So as you can see, with one of the things I like about this is it tells you what set it came in, and you can go back and see, which is something we'll do towards the end, just to kind of keep an eye on it. And of course, mistakes will happen. It's bound to occur, and I get that. It's technology, so you can't win them all. All right. So we just crested $80, almost halfway through on our value. Getting through the foil cards here. So we will add those over here to our scanned card pile. And I'm pretty sure the art cards don't have any value to them, but we'll... yeah, so these will probably bring up... Yeah, these are going to bring up their actual art card values, or the actual card values, which, I mean, it's cool to see if they've got... But I'm going to go through and I'll delete these out, because they're just... These aren't these aren't what the cards are. So so we'll just go through here real quick and delete these out, because as much as I would love for these to actually be what those are, these are just the art cards. So, but again, those are still pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Yep, we went. I'm pretty sure we went through these. I gotta scroll back here real quick to when we started the. Yep. So there's the Earth Crystal. Okay. Sorry, I just found a stack of cards from the foils that we were doing when we hit that Sid. So apologies for that, but just want to make sure that we're not missing anything. So, all right, guys, coming up next, we're going to do the borderless cards, and with any luck, we're going to see a couple big hits on this. Not sure, but it'd be nice. Whoa! Didn't expect that one. Kefka coming in at 40.68. So again, guys, like I said, these borderless ones, these are going to be hit or miss. We're going to switch over here to this, and we'll put Kefka here. Move these around a little bit. That way we can... There we go. All right, so far, guys, there's our two hits that we've got so far from this box, and yeah, so doing good so far with the borderless coming in strong with Kefka on that one. All right, now I had good hopes on that Vincent, and he's coming up here soon, I think. So don't count him out. Keenan coming in at 11.57. That's a good one too. Ifrit, that one surprises me at 26 cents. Lauren at 3.46. 3.28 for Ultima. Wall of Omens. That one is wrong. So we need to delete that one. And let's see if we can try this one again. Maybe by itself on this one with the Imperial City. Nope, still comes up Wall of Omens. But if we look at it, I mean the art matches. It's an 04. Oh, okay. So Wall of Omens is the actual creature card, but the city is the Imperial City of Arcades. Interesting how they have that one. How they have that one labeled. So I guess that's my fault for that. Here, let me get this turned around. Yeah, so that one, interesting. I didn't expect that. So we'll put that Keenan over here with a hit at $11. Typically, I don't. I do these for 15 and above, but he came in pretty strong at 11 on these, so we'll at least sleeve him up. Don't know that we're going to hard pack him, but we'll sleeve him up and head back over to our borderless here. Here we go. And our last card coming in with Vincent at 7.51. So Vincent really didn't perform as well as I thought he was going to. Kafka came in and really stole the show on that one. So impressive. All right, guys. Here we are coming in with our rares and our mythics. So we're going to start off with Lightning Army of One. That's going to be our first card. 1641 off the jump. So you know what we do. We're just going to take her, put her over here, and we'll get her hard sleeved real quick. So I know that a lot of people, would say, well, why are you going to hard sleeve it? It's only a $16 card, but, oh, sorry guys. The way I look at it, you can always pull it out, play with it, change it, do what you want. But with these cards right now, you don't know what the value is going to do. So what might be $16 today could be $40 or $50 down the road. So just, better safe than sorry, I reckon. So we're just going to keep on keeping on, and if we see anything hit $10 or more, we'll pause and either get it in a sleeve or get it hard backed here. So Jehovah coming in at 50 cents. That surprises me because I figured she'd be a lot more. But hey, you never know. Some of these cards, can be amazing and worth a lot. Some of these can not be so much. Whoa! Speaking of the devil, $26 traveling chocobo. It's going to be mythic. It's and ironically enough, the traveling chocobo sets us over our price point. So technically, guys, we've got ourselves a win here with this box. But again, this is a fairly new set, so that's not super hard to imagine with the price of a play booster box when we got in on these early. So here, I apologize. I keep forgetting to change over the view here so you guys can see what's going on. So that's my fault. I am sorry. Here we go. And get over here to the hard pack, since we do have a $26 value on this guy. There we go. Look at that. Not bad, not bad. Keep expanding those hard packs. All right, coming in next, it's going to be Ultima, 93 cents. And there we go. Finished out all of our rares, finished out everything. So, guys, I'm not too disappointed in this. Looking at 227.86 on the over/under. So this is definitely a win. So again, as you can see, guys, we got 5 pretty decent hits on this. In the $10 and above range. So again, Kefka was our big hit at over 40. Let me find him here. There's Vincent. There we go. Kefka coming in at 40.68. He was the card to beat on this. So amazing experience with this pack, and I just got to say, guys, I'm super thrilled with it. And again, thanks for joining us. This is Bear, and this is MTG Mana Cracked. Be good to yourself, be good to each other, and I will see you guys around. Take care.